Hello, welcome, thank you to everyone who comments, like, share, subscribe. Kind of chilly cool. Please remember to hit the bell notifications, not miss out on any new content. About the title, let's talk about Sam Sulek. First of all, about the other thing, there is another video, but it needs thoroughly editing for legal reasons as well, for the stuff I'm talking about in it. It's not about anything like that, it's just about steroids and performance enhancing drugs and that. But yeah, let's talk about Sam Sulek. Sam Sulek and his bulking. He's cutting now, so it doesn't really apply because he's cutting and he's losing weight. This is a burger and chips. With some hot chili. Now, you've probably all seen him drinking his milk. That was disgusting, I was just done, but I couldn't help myself. You've probably all seen him doing his crunchy chips as a best. His bulk, he's drinking full chocolate milk and all that. I'm a greasy because I eat meal and having big bowls of cereal. Is this ideal? Probably not. But I'm not here to let Sam Sulek or to question what he does, because I fucking love Sam Sulek. So for anyone who thinks I'm about to diss him and all that, that's not going to happen. What he does clearly works for him, no matter what he eats, no matter the diets that he's following himself, whether you agree with them or disagree with them. Look at the fucking man, look at the way he looks. What I will say is other YouTubers and that say you shouldn't follow that diet because you're not on steroids and because you might not, because Sam Sulek's genetics are unbelievable, which they are. I'm not going to tell you that for the simple reason that I don't know what your genetics are like. Neither do you, really, if you haven't done it. So I say, go and try it. Eat the cereal, eat the fucking whatever he eats, eat it all, follow his whole diet, follow his whole training plan. That's the only way you're going to know if it works for you, and that's the only way you're going to know if your genetics are as good as his or better, particularly if you're not taking performance enhancing drugs, which he's clearly on. He doesn't speak about. I'm not here to slate the on for that. I'm just saying it's just a fact. His content's unbelievable. It's brilliant. He's just bang straight to the point. He's good for it, telling you how to train. But I've seen a lot of people talking shit about his diet, and I'm like, sure, he could probably be better than what he is if he stuck to, which I think he's starting to now. He's starting to mix it up with the likes of Jay Cutler and that. So I think when he bulks next time, or main gains, he will probably follow a more protein, like stricter base diet, which is your standard lean beefs and steak and that. But lad's not stupid. That cereal and all that, not only is it work for him, because it has a look at the body on him, it's better content, it's more entertaining. It's what people want. People want to eat cereal and drink fucking gallons of fucking chocolate milk and get huge and be ripped. Unfortunately, this isn't the case for a lot of people. Some people just have bad genetics for building muscle. Some people have average genetics for building muscle. Some people have above average genetics for building muscle. And you have your Sam Suleks of the world who have way above average genetics for building lean, dense muscle. But he holds fat in different places. Like, look at the kid's back now that he's getting ripped up. His back looks like it's 3 weeks ahead of his fucking front. So he holds more water around his ab section and his chest, and he's still ripped. But if you look, when he does a back shot to a front shot, it's like his back's like nearly there, because I think he's doing a show in March at 10 weeks out. His back looks like it's good for that. His front looks like he needs to work harder. These aren't my words as well, these are like the words of Jay Cutler and that. He needs to step up the diet, and he's a 4-time Olympia winner, so I take what he has to say into consideration. But Sam's diet and his training regimens and that people slating them, they have no right to really slate anything he does with anything, because everyone's different, and you don't know if you are a Sam Sulek. How would you know unless you tried? No one's really got the right to tell you, right, that you won't build muscle, like, especially if you're on performance enhancing drugs. But even if you're not, you could still just have unbelievable genetics. No one really has the right to tell you that if you eat like that, you're going to get fat. You might not. If you do start getting fat because you're eating like that, then go, well, sound, and stop and start cutting fucking the food out and go, I can't follow that diet, it doesn't work for me. But it might do. So give it a fucking go is what I say. You know what I mean? I'm against the dirty buff because I just get fat off it, and when it comes to diet, I say that as I'm eating a burger and chips, but I have me 7 regular meals a day, which is high protein, high carb. It's all from good carb sources and good proteins, but then I'll eat whatever the fuck I like: chocolate, sweets, cakes, burgers and chips, pizzas, whatever, and I'll phone out for them, or go to Burger King, the McDonald's, whatever. I'm not asked. Even when I'm dieting, I still have a cheat, like a day, and it's not a meal, it's a day, a full day of eating absolute shite. If I'm doing a show, as I approach the show, that won't happen, because I'll just hold water and get fat. But my point is if you watch Sam and that, and then you watch other people that are telling you not to follow his workout, not to follow his diet plan, not to do this, not to do that, because you haven't got genetics like Sam Sulek. How did they know you haven't? How did they know? Because they haven't. Is that why? Because they haven't, because when they do it, because they've got 1 million followers, so what? Who's asked? And I like these people. I'm not slating them either. I like the people that say it. I watch them. I find the content entertaining, informative and everything. But I just always think, well, how do you know? Like, you can't really tell someone, don't follow that diet, because you haven't got his genetics. How do you know they haven't got his genetics? They could have well better genetics than him. I could have better genetics. I haven't. I'm not saying that. But for instance, you tell it, if I watch Sam and thought I'd do that, and then watch someone else, and there's 3 videos telling me after I've watched that, do not follow Sam Sulek's bulking diet, because there's loads of them out there, and it sways you away from it. You go, no, I'm just going to eat clean. And it's like, well, no, don't just listen to it, have a go. Just be careful when you're having a go. Have a go, and you'll notice how much fat you're putting on, how much water you're putting on. You'll know in a week, in 2 weeks, on whether your genetics are good enough to be able to handle eating like that, and you've still got abs, and you're still building muscle, and you're not fucking bloated and feeling sick and tired and run down and everything. If you're fucking cracking on and you're looking fucking good, then do it. I know people who've dirty bulked and look fucking unbelievable. I'm not one of them, but I know people who have. I still do. I know people who do, who just eat shit. They eat 7 meals a day, and I'd say 5 of them are absolute shite. Don't like to throw in a bit more water and fat, but I'm telling you now, you wouldn't be eating that. You'd think that 5 of the meals are clean and 2 of them are shite. Do you know what I mean? You'd think, well, the little bit of fat and water that throws in, you know, not well above average, it's above 25% body fat, but you'd assume that that's from the 2 shit meals a day, but it's not. They're eating 2 clean meals and 5 shit meals a day, and they look like that. It's just the way it works for some people. Some people are lucky. I'm lucky when it comes to dieting, because of the amount of calories my body is able to consume and still be ripped and still be losing body fat. I'm not saying I can eat shit on the diet. I'm just saying, like, some people have to lower all the protein in that down, the chicken breast right down, I start filling up on things like lettuce and that, so it's more satiating is the word, I think so. But like, you'll have chicken and lettuce wraps instead of using the bread, instead of using like an actual wrap, like wholemeal wrap or pita bread or something. I'm lucky enough where right up until like even the week 10 days before the show, I can still eat that bread. When I don't, and I start doing that rice shit and that, I mean, that salad shit, I might have changed now as I've got older. I could be chatting shit now. I could try this again in a few months and go, whoa, my body's not responding the way it used to. But the way it used to, it probably will. Because what I eat now, in the calories, I should be a big ball. I realistically should be a big balloon. I'm eating, on average, at the least I eat 6,000 calories a day, at the very least. And I get, that's maybe 7 meals, and that's 6,000 calories per day. And that was, I've only just now, and I do not promote the use of performance enhancing drugs or anything, but this Monday is the first time when this new cycle is actually like a new cycle. That's the first time I'll have hit in 1 week 600 milligram a test, 750 milligram a test. That's the first time. Till Monday, tomorrow, I jab up. I haven't reached that yet, so it's not like the steroids are doing all that work for me as well. And now I'm going to be able to eat more of the MK677 and fucking ruthless though, I'm not going to lie. I am starving all the time to the point where I'm like, they might get fucked off, is what I mean. It depends on how I look in the next 2 weeks. It's like, it's great for me because I find it hard to put weight on, but at the minute, I'm eating anything. Like, I'm having me 7 meals and they're bigger than what they usually are. And then I'm eating pork pies, packs of crisps, Galaxy caramels, full of fucking burgers and chips. Even though I do that anyway, but this is happening like twice a day now, on top of 7 meals. Dropping cabbage. So, if I still look sound off it in 3 weeks, I'm not putting on major fucking fat. I fucking will be asked, I'll just fucking keep doing it. But if I fucking look at myself in 3 weeks and I'm like, fucking hell, we just turned into a big balloon here. Like, you put on some size, but no definition. You can't even suck your stomach in anymore to see your abs. Like, your back just looks, all the definitions gone out with your back. It's just a big watery, wide mess. And when I'm tensing, then I'll just go, well, I'll have to cut back. I'll have to cut back on my foods. And if the MK677 is still making me like starving, like I'm proper dieting, I'll just cut them out of my cycle. So I couldn't be arsed with that. But I genuinely don't think that's going to happen. But again, the SAM SULEK shit. Don't let anyone tell you not to follow his diet, his cutting diet, his bulking diet, or his training regime, because they don't know how your body's gonna react to it. Every individual is different, and some are the same in certain. Everyone's different, but some of us are the same in the way we react to certain drugs and certain protocols and certain foods. So the way they say, 90% of people won't end up with this, not his physique. Don't ever try and emulate anyone's physique. You're the best you can be, but many people go, 90% of people are just going to end up fat if they do this. They could be right, they could be, but there's no fucking proof behind what they're saying. That's just that's an opinion. There's no scientific proof that suggests that if 90% of people follow that diet, then 90% of them are going to end up fat, and only 10% of them are going to end up with good muscle fucking building, with muscle building qualities. And it's just, there's no evidence to suggest that whatsoever. And I'm not all about the science-based training. I'm not really into it, to be honest, but it has its purpose. And the best thing to do is have both, mix both. Use your gym rat, if that's what you want to call it, training style. And people who have actually got IFBB pro cards, people who've actually trained winners to win the Olympia, Hanny Rambods, and that their training style clearly work for more than one individual. And don't get me wrong, these people have got fucking absolutely unbelievable genetics as well. That's why they end up looking like what they look like. I'm not saying you'll look like that if you follow Harry Rambo's trainers and you just look like Hattie Chopin or fucking, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that the training style builds muscle, it will work, and then you'll know in a few weeks, just like the diet, of how good your genetics are. You don't know unless you try it. So have a go. It goes on SAM SULEK. His videos are fucking unbelievable. The kid does great. I hope to see him get an IFBB pro card real soon. Be good to see him on a stage next to other bodybuilders in classic physique. I won't lie, and this isn't a slate on the kids again. You stood him next to your heirs and that, they'll just blow him out of the water. You'd just be like, what the fuck? Like, he looks brilliant standing on his own. And in time, I believe he probably could be a champion of that, of a classic physique. I just believe that. He's got the persona, he's got the personality, he's charismatic, but he's not there yet. Do you know what I mean? But if he had people like your Harry Rambods and fucking that in his corner and getting older and he's learning more, the quicker the kid does a show, right, he needs to do one quick time, because the quicker he does the show, so he doesn't need the money, he doesn't need the fame, he's got it through YouTube, but he will be an IFBB pro quick time, and he'll be a top 5 in that Olympia and in the Arnold. He just will. He's just got that type of structure. Not just that. There's no matter what you think about it. There's politics and everything in bodybuilding, and obviously he will sell tickets. He's SAM SULEK. That alone, and his body. If he has a shit body and that, he won't. The politics aren't that bad. Where he's like, would only ever finish fucking 12th, and you know they put him in 3rd. But the point is that will elevate him up to a top 6 spot, because his body's good enough to be there. But sort of should be, will be, definitely could be, 1,000,000%. But the fact of what he brings to the sport as well, and the attraction that he brings to it, makes him more of a winner as well. Because the brand wants that. The brand wants that thing to happen. So yeah, don't let anyone tell you, don't do this and don't do that until you've tried it. Only you know what I mean? Apart from steroids, I'm not saying that. But apart from that, I'm on about diet, training, supplementation, water intake, all this shit. Do not take steroids. Do not listen to anyone that tells you that fucking they'll cure your depression, they'll do this, they'll do that, they'll do the other. Get your training right, get your diet right, get your water right. Follow these influencers that you like. Look for ones that actually talk a bit of sense as well. Anyone that fucking looks like fucking Michael Wayne and claims natural and Taylor and Bailey, don't believe a word they're saying. Good people. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I don't get into the beef and all that shit with them. I watch them as well as the other channels. I'm not arsed, I'm not a fanboy. But they've been saying they're natural for that long that you just can't say they're not natural. It's as simple as that. But they do kick on about it a bit more, and the reason they kick on about it a bit more is because it generates views, it generates other channels to do content on them, which makes them go and watch that channel. Why are they ever going to stop saying it when they're making millions off it? But have a bit of sense and think, well, that's why. Don't think, well, yeah, this is me achieved natural. That's when you are going to fucking fuck up and ends up on the juice or whatever, because you feel bad about yourself because he's saying he's done this natural, and all it takes is hard work and dedication. Your genetics might not be good enough to fucking do anything natural, and that's again not an excuse to take steroids. I'm just saying, just research everything, have a look, and do not let anyone tell you, like, don't follow that diet because you'll end up fat. Don't follow that diet, you'll end up too thin. Don't follow that diet, you won't lose no weight. Or don't follow that training plan because it's not going to work, you won't build muscle. How do you know? These people that you're watching, it's clearly worked for them, hasn't it? Otherwise they wouldn't be fucking doing it. You know what I mean? So how do you know it's not going to work for you? And the other person that you're watching, they don't know. They're doing that as well. Be clued up about it. They're doing it as well as a response. And it's not to help you. It's for views. It's not actually to help you. Like this now, this is for views as well. I won't lie, but I've got the decency to go, yeah, I'll throw in what I think, but I'll be completely honest on it as well and go, yeah, this is reviews as well. But me telling someone that diet's not going to work and this and the other, it just creates conflict, and that conflict is what people want, because then someone else will do a video and go, well, it will work in this, that and the other. You don't know, they don't know unless you try it. Thanks very much for watching. Sorry I didn't say at the start of my last video, me training on, me back one. Thanks for watching, like, share and subscribing. I did actually say it with the camera on my face and flipped it round when I was walking down the street. I forgot to include that bit in my editing, and then when I went up it was too late. But it is what it is now, isn't it? Well, thanks very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. I'm going to finish this burger and chips because it took me far too long to eat, and I didn't want to be filling my face in front of a camera, because people will be like, I'm not watching this bastard eating slobber over food while he's trying to talk. Some people can handle it, some people can't. Be better today than what you was yesterday. And now, yeah, these have now become pyjamas, this top as well. But be better today than you was yesterday, better tomorrow than what you are today. Always remember, let's get fucking huge, baby. Peace out. And that clicky button's not fucking working again. Peace out.